So, David, so with you, your specialty...
We'll take questions.
Your specialty is cards.
Yeah.
So, what got you into collecting Star Wars cards other than, besides collecting figures like a lot of us did growing up?
Well, my sister-in-law gave me a whole bunch of packs of, it started with like Topps sports cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw that there was some, movie cards. And I started collecting all these movie cards. Well, it turns out that there was like a bunch load, and I was becoming overwhelmed. So I decided, okay, I'm going to reduce it down to just Star Wars cards. And even that got to be a little bit overwhelming. Topps has had the license to produce trading cards since the very beginning. Today they're probably getting more rare and rarer. It all started off with the blue set of 66 with 11 stickers. And there was like 5 series for the first movie, 3 series for Empire, and 2 series for Return of the Jedi. And I got into collecting way after the first Galaxy set. And it just, the appeal of it to me, I realized, was that when the Galaxy set came out in '93, and this is probably due to Timothy Zahn's books, reinvigorating the Star Wars fandom, I realized that these cards represented pictures of art from various artists. And today they're still collectibles. Topps today is even producing Star Wars more than ever before. I mean, it's like every 2 or 3 months they're coming out with a new series for something, and it's almost impossible to keep up with. Not with my budget. Anyway, instead of collecting action figures, cards, you gotta like keep up with them, maintain them, keep them in good protection. I've seen people with pictures of half their garage full of Star Wars collectibles.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that kind of room. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to collect Star Wars cards. And the best place to start collecting is vintage. And because that's the best. It even has scenes, the Empire series even has scenes that have been cut out. You don't even see in the movie. You see Han or the medical droid inspecting a dead Wampa. Very interesting. So even today, when you're collecting Star Wars cards, any particular set, the goal for a collector is to create a master set. This is loosely defined as like all the cards that you can collect, that you possibly can collect for that series. This is like a base set, all the subsets, maybe even a parallel set, though that's pretty ambitious. But most of the time, the cards that you really go for is the chase cards, and those are the cards that are special cards that maybe one is inserted like in every 2 or 3 packs. And you get the collection of those, then you have a whole set. And there are various sites on the internet where you can trade. I have traded from anywhere from here in the United States, Canada, all the way to South Korea, Japan, China. The thing about trading with international is that you have to make sure that the postage that you pay with the trade is worth the card that you're getting. So you got to be careful with that. I've been bitten a little bit too hard on that. So, just to mention a few of the most sought after cards, one of the most famous vintage cards is a X-rated 3PO. This is a picture of C-3PO that has a very long appendage. Nobody really knows what the story is on what happened with this card, but it's very easy to obtain. There's two versions. There's the regular, and you can imagine the scandal back in '77 when parents complained about this card, that the kids are getting this card, so they had to correct it. And they sort of like gave 3PO a circumcision and walked off so it didn't look like that anymore. And that card is actually more rare than the actual X-rated 3PO. It's very funny. You can probably look it up online. You'll see what we're talking about.
Richard doesn't have a picture of that one.
Keep the PG around.
Okay. Yeah, there's too many kids here.
So David, when you're talking at the very beginning, you're talking about the original Blue 66, I think is what you said?
Actually, this is the green series.
So that's my question. So what is the significance of the different colors? Because I know there's like blue, there's green, there's red. I think there's like a gray background. What can you elaborate a little bit on what all that means? Because I mean,
okay,
there's so many different. You get pretty much the same card, but with just a different color backing.
No, not necessarily. Yeah, some of them, but what the colors mean is that it's just a different series. The very first Star Wars series of trading cards are blue. You can find them at thrift shops, eBay, anywhere on the internet that maybe somebody has sold them. Some people are out to like make a huge buck on them. I would say that the blue series can run anywhere from $20 to $35. But when you're looking for vintage, you got to be aware because the cards may not be in the best shape. And that's the thing about collecting vintage is that you want your cards to be in mint to near mint condition or the best condition that you can find them. Because there's a lot of stuff out there where kids were just putting them in their bicycle spokes or whatever. I've seen bent, I've seen glued, I've seen cut out. I mean, it just ruins the card. I mean, nobody wants it. You just want a nice, clean, crisp collection of cards. Now going back to the color, the second is red, and I think the third series is yellow. The fourth series is green, and the last series is orange. Now the thing about orange is that that was the last set, and it did not get the production run like the other four. So if you see an orange set, those are probably the hardest to find. And with those, you want the stickers as well. There's like 11 sticker set with each series that you can collect as well. And then same thing with Empire, but there's like different colors for that, and Return of the Jedi.